Hello, Leo. Welcome to your weekly general reading for July 26th through August 1st, 2021. Happy birthday to all the Leos as we are now officially in Leo season, ending the month of July and beginning the month of August. Let's see what we have for you this week, generally speaking. For Monday, the 26th, we have the Ace of Cups in reverse. So the Ace of Cups in reverse sometimes can talk about not necessarily feeling fulfilled in something that maybe either at one point made you feel fulfilled and good and hopeful, or it just hasn't even happened to begin with. It varies for everyone, but this is here an energy of an offer not coming through, being presented, or no longer wanting it, desiring it, feeling like it's making you feel whole and complete. We'll clarify though. It's clarified by the Strength card in reverse. So I feel like we're lacking some, faith, strength, positivity, right? Some optimism here, perhaps in a relationship or something here that is near and dear to our heart. Something we desired is not really present at the moment, and we're lacking some strength. We're lacking feeling good and feeling confident and kind of being hopeful regardless. It's like a little bit of a struggle bus here with this energy on Monday. And that is your card, the Strength card. So maybe you're not just, feeling like yourself. Maybe you just need rest. For Tuesday, though, we have the Two of Swords upright. So we are done with something and we have to make a decision here. Because when we have to make a decision, something is brought to our attention that needs to be handled, right? It's like we're closing the door, opening another door, or the possibility of opening another door. It's like there's a tension that is sitting in front of us that we need to take action for. We need to make a decision here. We can be weighing out options in our head about it, but for sure something here is on the table that we need to address. And it seems like on Tuesday we're addressing that. This could be in regards to the Wheel of Fortune. So whatever it is, it's going to bring you good fortune. It's going to bring you good luck. It's going to bring you better times. Things more moving in your favor. It's like the universe supports it. So whatever it is, I feel like you're going to make the right decision and it's going to back you up. For Wednesday, we have the Three of Cups reverse. So Three of Cups in the upright can talk about a celebration, very randomly a third-party situation for a few of you, but I mean, that's not for everybody, of course. And it definitely can indicate that reverse. However, the Three of Cups in general is a celebration card, but when it's reversed, we could be feeling more inward. Maybe not in the mood to celebrate, maybe canceled plans, maybe just not really getting along with people, or just not in the mood. I feel like there's just this, like, I'm not really in the mood. I feel like to socialize. I feel like you guys, which is rare because Leos are good at it, whether they love it or not. They're pretty good at it. And so when it's reversed, it's like something here doesn't feel so right. Maybe again we're lacking some rest. I feel like there's something on our mind first half of the week that is kind of keeping us from feeling very happy and bubbly and just joyful. Something here was unvictorious. Something here didn't come out to the way you hoped for, right? Because the Six of Wands talks about something not being victorious, not getting the attention it deserves, not being glorified or acknowledged, really. So something here is not being acknowledged. Something here didn't play out to the way you hoped for, or someone here hoped for. It could be you or someone around you, but I do like to focus my readings on you. However, for Thursday, we have the Ace of Wands. So the Ace of Wands is like that spark. It's an attention grabber, okay? Ace of Wands is like being attractive and attracting others, and you perhaps wanting to attract something specifically. For some, as well as myself, it is like a sex card, so maybe you can be more sexually active or simply feeling more sexy or looking more sexy to the public. Regardless, something here in your life is some type of initiation, passion, spark here that excites you. I feel like Ace of Wands to me is an excitement of some sort. So you're excited about something on Thursday. Could be in regards to this Knight of Wands in reverse. Maybe you're recovering from this Knight of Wands in reverse. For some of you, not all of you, but regardless, the Knight of Wands, you know, is usually a fast energy, an in and out energy, but not an energy that you can count on, especially because it eventually, I feel like, turns into the reverse, which is here, Knight of Wands reverse. It's like something here either was ghosted, flaky, not solid, not committal, right? Something here didn't like seem like long-term results, but you're going from that to a new initiation of passion, right? You're going from like, you know what, this could be you ghosting a situation, ghosting a Knight of Wands, or just walking away from maybe instability or, you know, a funk that you were in or whatnot. And it's like you're waking up and you're like, all right, you know what, I have an idea, I have something I want to tackle or go towards, or it could simply be, I just feel good, I'm gonna go work out today, I feel sexy, I want to feel sexy. You know, it can play out in so many ways, but definitely feeling passionate about something that wasn't so, coming from a situation that wasn't so stable, or someone, or just a feeling of like uncertainty. It's like all of a sudden you're taking a turn here with that Ace of Wands. For Friday, we have the Lovers. Like I said, taking a turn here. The Lovers shows up for Friday. This beautiful card. Okay, so again, I feel like it's kind of telling me the same thing from Thursday with that Ace of Wands. It tells me that, again, feeling attractive, or you know, just having attention towards you, playing out into the weekend. Friday, the Lovers talks about having more attention, meeting someone, possibly actually talking to someone. Not saying you're gonna like get married to them or anything like that, but it all starts somewhere, right? So you could just be flirting, you could just be talking to people, you could just be receiving compliments, you could just be, again, beautifying yourself, just really feeling yourself, and the people start to come in here on the weekend, right? And so you feel some type of connection to people, to a person, to yourself. The Lovers is just feeling loved all day long around you. So it could be at work, it could be at home, it could be your friends, it could be just walking around, driving around, traveling around. Regardless, you're feeling pretty good. Even if you don't receive it from people, you definitely are exuding it. So regardless, when I see the Lovers come up and I don't, you know, I notice that I need anyone or anything like that, I do notice, however, that I'm in a really, really good mood. I'm in a loving mood, like I'm bubbly, I'm, you know, feeling good. So regardless, whether it's talking about a literal person, of you meeting someone, or just getting along with someone that kind of gets you, or you're, you know, you're on the same vibe, it could play out that way, or it could simply play out where you're feeling good about yourself along with Thursday, and you're kind of getting off that funk by the end of the week. Clarified by the Devil in reverse. So the Devil in reverse is good because you're detaching yourself. You took, you know, you broke the chains from the Devil and you released yourself. Whatever this obsessive feeling, pessimistic feeling, or person, could be a Capricorn, don't have to be, but regardless, it's an energy of just feeling bound to something, and you know it's not healthy, or it just wasn't healthy, you realize it wasn't, and you're just like, okay, I gotta get out of that. It could be a mindset. I don't know why I get that a lot for you guys. It could just simply be in your own head, like, you know, you allowed something to get to you, or maybe you were being you know, a little bit negative towards yourself or towards everything around you, and you're finally like getting out of that, right? Maybe you've, again, not had the best experience losses lately, some disappointments or whatever. You know, maybe there's not been much on the table for you, and you're just like, oh, it's never gonna come through. What I want's never gonna come through. And then, you know, you get to change your heart. The vibe changes here by the weekend. For Saturday, we have the Five of Swords in the upright. So Five of Swords sometimes can indicate some type of challenge or like conflict, because fives usually are challenges. So sometimes it could be like a disagreement with someone or several people, right? Maybe we're having a conversation and we're not seeing eye to eye, and we can see this kind of go sour a bit. Maybe you hear something or somebody says something that you don't really like, and you're like, hold up, what do you mean? You know, and so there's a little bit of friction here. So you could just even be like in the scenario, right, of a Five of Swords. Like maybe you're in that conversation and you're kind of observing two people argue, and you're like not sure whose side to take or what you should do or whatever. I don't know why that's coming to mind, but I read intuitively, so that's kind of popping in my head. But regardless, I feel like there's just some friction, some conflict here on a certain topic that comes along on the weekend. And I get, don't believe everything you hear, and stay neutral, because, you know, once we start picking sides and getting defensive and stuff, that never really leads anywhere. But, you know, be more neutral, be more observant, and try to see all aspects of a situation. But regardless, the Five of Swords is potential to fix something. You know, it's like he's got some swords on the ground, he's holding some swords, and he's looking back like, I don't know, it's kind of like you're in the middle here. So I definitely play by ear and analyze everything before, you know, we jump into anything. This could be in regards to a decision here with the Two of Wands in the upright. Okay, so decisions this weekend, this week, I should say, because you do have the swords, Two of Swords on Tuesday. So, you know, this could be two different opinions, two different people, two different ways to go about things, two different routes, paths, and you're not too sure. This maybe it's not even a conversation with anybody else. This is maybe a conversation within yourself, and you're having conflicts and thinking, oh, I'm gonna have to leave people behind, they're not gonna like that. Or, you know, it's like you're trying to figure out a challenge here because of a decision you have to make. Like, it's like, here comes this decision. It could be two different things, but I feel almost like the same thing. Maybe you have the conversation from Tuesday on the weekend, right? And you're like, oh, here we go, you know, trying to explain myself or whatnot. But I just kind of want to get with that. For Sunday, we have the Hierophant and the upright. So you could be dealing with a Taurus, you don't have to be, but the Hierophant usually talks about some type of stability, marriage, contract, institution, school, education, right? A job, new employment, or things going smoothly at work. Some type of commitment, signing a contract. Maybe something gets official, or you feel more certain about a place, a person. Maybe we're talking about committing to something in the future, or being long-term with something in the future, or with someone, with a project or something like that. It could be in regards to something you perhaps gave up on, or you're not too sure if you want to, you know, invest your time in that, because, you know, he's like looking at the Pentacles when he's in the upright, thinking, how can I make this work out? How can I make this go faster? Or how can I implement this idea or whatever? He's like thinking here, right? Analyzing. But when it's reversed, he's not doing that. He gave up. He gave up on something. Okay, and so I feel like maybe you're leaving one relationship and going into a different one, or leaving a job and going to a different one. Maybe you're in a friendship, a neighborhood. There's some type of change here, right, that's playing along, and it talks about some type of commitment, whatever it is. It could be a person again. But regardless, I feel like it comes from, you know, a situation where you had worked on it, thought about it, but you were like, not worth it. And you're coming out of that funk, or out of that state of mind, and like committing to something. Okay, you're like, all right, I got this, or you want to be more serious about something, and it's like you sign a contract, or you start a job, or you're talking to that person, the earth sign, or you're going back to school, something that you maybe gave up on. Maybe you gave up on a marriage. Maybe you gave up on something that was long term, right? And now you're like fully committed again. So, or thinking about it or whatnot. But yeah, so that's kind of how I see it played out. I feel like things work out. Maybe you give up on love or the hopes of a relationship or something committal or marriage or whatever, because you know these this Ace of Wands and the Lovers. I feel like things are looking better by the end of the week. You know, even with the Five of Swords, like, you know, it happens, a little friction here and there, but I feel like regardless, you're going to be pretty content. So I like to see that for you, and that is what I have for you this week, Leo. I will see you next week. Bye.